corruption. Dr. Saunders, those of you who have been in his classroom, have always heard him say that corruption is the blood of every Indian. We being Indians today, we really understand what corruption is all about. Corruption may be defined as an abuse or a misuse of the power or the money entrusted to us for our own benefits and advantages. So seeing it from that point, what is a Christian response to corruption? As Christians, how can we understand the problems of corruption? In order to understand the problems of corruption, what I would like us to understand today is first, where do corruptions come from? Where do we see corruptions? What is the root cause of corruption? Being a Christian, and all of us being in a theological journey from the Bible, Old Testament as well as New Testament, testifies that out of the human heart, evils arises. Corruption is one of the biggest evil that comes out in the human heart. Such being the case, what is my role as a Christian? What is your role as a Christian? As a theologian and future ministers and leaders, what is our role then to eradicate corruption? We might have laws, we might have rules, we might have regulations to take away and abolish corruption. But unless that human heart, which is the source of evils, which is the source of corruption, is being changed and transformed, it is not possible for us to root out corruption from our society. If that is the case, I would like to ask each and every one of us present here this evening, are we free from corruption? That we speak to other people and tell them that corruption is not good. If I myself standing here, I am involved in corruption. If you are involved in corruption, what right do we have in telling people that you are a corrupted man? Corruption does not merely mean misusing of money. Does not merely mean misusing of your property, of people's property for your own gain. It also means favoring people whom you like when it is not time. Taking advantage of the position you have in order to express your own wills, in order to express your own wishes, to meet your own needs and your own advantages. So, if that is the case, today as a Christian, what we have to do, we should really introspect ourselves before giving a response to the entire world, before giving our views as a Christian to the entire world of how to eradicate corruption. As a church, as an institution being a serampore college, as teachers available here, are you free from corruption? Is serampore college free from corruption? Is my church free from corruption? Corruption has always been a part and a parcel of the Indian society. Wherever we may be, you who are having children can understand it very well. When you need an admission for your children in a very good school, what do? You don't mind paying private to the college, to the schools. If such being the case, as a Christian, what is my ethical stand in eradicating corruption? What is my opinion about eradicating corruption? So, if we have to change corruption in the Indian scenario, in the entire world as a whole, the first thing we should touch is make the people realize that corruption is an evil. And if we still possess evil in our hearts, we can never eradicate something that is outside. Corruption is from within, and therefore the cure from a Christian perspective should always be from within. We are very happy to love a person from outside, but if a person is corrupted from the inside, however good he might be, he will always be corrupted at the end. Corruption, however we try to hide it in Indian society, cannot be. Because it is very, very prevalent in our own society. Development does not come in India. As one of the friends have already pointed out, here is someone just quote on me who says that India is a rich country with lots of poor people. Compared to our resources, compared to the resources available to us in our daily life, we have to be one of the richest countries, having the second largest population in the world. If we can use our people for the development of India, how good India would have been. But because we are so corrupted, our leaders are corrupted. Why to lay our hands at them? Why to point out our fingers at them? We are the one corrupted. If I cannot change the place where I am, if I cannot change myself and free myself from corruption, I think being Christian is unnecessary. Jesus, when he was here, he always go against the rules and the regulations of the society to bring peace and justice. As a Christian, let us join our hands together with different denominations, forgetting our differences and work together for corruption. And if necessary, let us work together with